Hi everyone! Today we're going to make Jangjorim together. Jangjorim is a classic Korean side dish made by simmering beef in soy sauce. For the meat, you'll want to use beef, brisket, flank, or eye of round. Adding boiled eggs makes it really delicious, or you can use quail eggs. It's totally up to you. For the other ingredients, you'll need half a chili pepper, 4 to 5 ginger slices, 10 whole garlic cloves, 5 or 6 pieces of dried kelp, 2/3 of a cup of sugar, 1 cup of soy sauce, and a teaspoon of black pepper. We'll also need green onions, 1 onion, and half an apple. First, we need to drain the blood from the meat. Submerge it in cold water for at least 30 minutes, and it helps to change the water once halfway through. While the meat is soaking, we'll start on the eggs. Usually people boil them, but today I'm going to cook mine in the air fryer. It gives them a chewier, tastier texture. I set up air fryer temperature as 250 Fahrenheit and timer for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, flip over eggs to cook evenly. Set up same setting, 250 Fahrenheit temperature for 30 minutes and cook one more time. For the quail eggs, just boil them in water with a tablespoon of salt for about 7 minutes. Once they're done, put them in cold water immediately so they're easier to peel. Now, it's time to make the broth. Use a large pot, about a 4-quart size for 2 pounds of meat. Add the soaked meat, the whole green onions, onion, apple, ginger, chili pepper, garlic, kelp, and pepper. Add enough water just to cover the ingredients. We'll add the soy sauce and sugar later. Boil on high heat for 10 minutes, then turn it down to medium and let it simmer for about 40 minutes. While you wait for the broth, your eggs should be ready. Go ahead and peel them. After simmering the meat and veggies for about 50 minutes, strain everything and keep only the broth. Now we're in the home stretch. Put the meat and the eggs back into the broth. Add your soy sauce and sugar and give it a stir. Taste it as you go. This time I add another half cup of soy sauce at this stage to get the flavor just right. Cover the pot and bring it to a boil on high heat. Once it starts boiling, turn it down to medium for another 10 to 15 minutes. And that's it. Once the meat is cooked, the trick is to shred it while it's still hot. If it cools down, it becomes much harder to pull apart. If it's too hot for your hands, you can simply slice it thinly against the grain with a knife. Whether you shred it or slice it is entirely up to your preference. And there you have it, delicious Jangjorim. This recipe makes enough for at least 4 or more people. You can serve it as a side dish with rice, or make a Jangjorim rice bowl. To make the rice bowl, put a slice of butter in a bowl, put warm rice, add some Jangjorim meat, an egg, and a spoonful of the sauce and mix it all together. It's amazing. Making Jangjorim takes a little bit of effort, but once it's done, you have a great meal ready to go for a while. Just let it cool completely, put it in an airtight container, and keep it in the fridge. Enjoy your meal and don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you.